Do you think he did it?
I think anyone is capable of doing something.
No.
That was irresponsible and really damaging.
If I was him and I was him like that,
Physically.
and that was my medi,
Yeah.
I would
You
worship
wouldn't
the
touch
ground
it.
she walks on.
Apparently, they have a license to just joke about things. He's been an upcoming comedian for years.
We don't know. All we know is that there's a video that surfaced.
The comment was later deleted and rectified.
For the fact that it's coming out now, it's clear that this is something that has disturbed her.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I can go there.
What's up, guys? This is Lee. Hope everyone is having a good day. So ClippedSA just dropped a video covering the allegations involving Thakgi, who's been linked to the Mpho podcast after a woman came and accused him of abuse. I want to be clear from the jump, guys. This video is a reaction from ClippedSA's coverage, and it's not a trial, not a pile-on, and not me adding new allegation on this situation. Thakgi has responded and denied any parts of what's been said. And right now, there are a lot of emotions, opinions, and assumptions flying around. So let's react to the ClippedSA video, unpack what's being presented, and talk about the bigger issue this raises: accountability, GPV, and how these conversations play out online in South Africa. So without wasting any time, guys, let's get to it.
PNC records on Monday. Nah? They had, obviously, they spoke about it. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
This alleged tiff happened in 2023. And then only now it's getting
Publicized.
light
of day,
which is none of our business.
And it's at this point, it's an allegation.
Yes.
It's none of our business why it took this long to come out. I don't know if it was ever forgiven because now it's coming out now, and can time heal all
For the
wounds?
fact that
All wounds.
For the fact that it's coming out now, it's clear that this is something that has disturbed her.
Yes. In this situation, what Fredo was saying now is that you find that somebody hasn't really healed in that situation, but then they see the person and they kind of see that there hasn't been an attitude change or a shift in behavior or whatnot or whatever. And maybe that's why they feel brave enough or whatever to then come out and say it.
There's no facts. I was never going to release a statement. I release a statement for the chillers, which are false. I'm going to go to me again. Sharp. I haven't said anything.
I don't know if they're chasing clout or if this is something that really happened. At this point, we don't know. All we know is that there's a video that surfaced of someone accusing Thakgi of
Physical abuse.
Yeah, right? At this point of us recording this episode, we haven't heard anything.
I mean, at this point, no one knows anything. I mean, could be the girl is telling the truth, or she's just lying, flat out lying on the guy. We don't know. We can only know as time goes by, once the investigation has been done. I don't know if the girl has pressed charges or probably Thakgi has taken steps to prove his innocence and just to redeem his name regarding these allegations. We don't know for sure. Only time will tell. Only time will tell, guys.
Or seen anything from Thakgi's side or whatever.
Yeah, it's Monday, 12th January.
These guys can easily contact me. There's like a bunch of them. They can fill a school bus. They can easily get my number. They go on their show. Popps, good man, respect him, well respected in the industry. He goes on to say, before anything else, if I'm Thakgi and I'm able to pull that and I look like this, I would have worshipped the ground that girl walks on.
Who is this?
It's Popps. He's saying.
Popps?
Okay, now I'm confused. I feel like at this point now you worried more about probably the fact that Mpho Popps made fun of your body, made some remarks regarding your body that he didn't think you would be able to pull that kind of a girl while you look the way you do. you seem to be more worried about the remarks are made about your body rather than the allegations that are made about you. You know, I mean, if that's the case, then you're being a hypocrite, because you guys on that podcast, you've said a lot of hurtful things about people's bodies and images. You've once called Kabza the small fat cake, making fun of his weight and all of that. You've once said that Gigi Lamin, who's Sizwe's girlfriend, that Sizwe has downgraded compared to the girl he used to, which is obviously compared to his former girlfriend. Oh, I don't want to mention names. Compared to his former girlfriend, and said Gigi Lamin is a downgrade, of which it exposes how hypocritical you are, dude. Like, you guys have been talking reckless about other people, so when other people dish out the same energy, you have a problem with that. Nah, you're being a hypocrite at this point. But let's watch, guys.
Mpho Popps.
Mpho Popps is saying,
He said what?
if I was Thakgi and I'm able to pull that and I look like this, I would worship the ground that girl walks on.
But I was watching that whole thing. I was like, can't the Thakgi can pull pull it in. Hey! I won't lie. Before the disappointing revelation, I was quite impressed. If I was him and I was him, like.
Actually, Mpho seems to be making more. He seems to be complimenting the guy. He's not just making fun of him. He's also giving the guy like, oh, Thakgi, you able to pull such a man. Salute you, dude. You know, I know obviously he's just fooling around. He's just joking, guys. I don't think it was. I don't know, man.
Like that.
Yeah.
And that was my Medi. Yeah. I would
You
worship
wouldn't
the
touch
ground
it.
she walks on. I would make sure, if I was pulling that and I was this, then
So when he says,
I mean, it's the fact that even Mpho, he's making fun of himself. The fact that he's like, if I had that girl and I'm looking like this, I would worship that girl. He's also making fun of himself. But on the other hand, I would also have to, disagree with Mpho Popps on this. I would worship the girl here. I mean, just because someone is beautiful or handsome doesn't mean you will just automatically worship the ground they walk on. The character of a person, the personality that they have also counts. Just because they're beautiful doesn't mean now you just want to let everything slide. Nah, but obviously he's saying that as a joke. He's just making fun of just to keep the situation light, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like he was just joking around.
to pull that, but you don't deserve the girl in terms of looks.
He's saying I can't pull the chippy, but I don't want to look, according to them, but I don't want to look cheap. And I can't pull girls like that. Like they've seen my roster. That's fine. Now, a question gets asked. They're like, before we proceed, ne? This one, he's been an upcoming comedian for years. He's still upcoming. It's sad. It's really sad.
And I'm gonna have to disagree with Mpho, with Thakgi on this one. Now he's taking personal shots, and even doing so, he's not being honest, because I don't consider Mpho Popps as an upcoming artist. I mean, this guy has been in the industry for years. He's been in the comedy scene for years. He's hosted major events. 2024, he won Best Comedian of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. So how do you say that he's an upcoming artist? Probably, I understand you mad and all that. Maybe you feel like Mpho doesn't have the notoriety that you think he would have by now. But Mpho Popps is established as a comedian. I don't consider him as an upcoming artist. He's already established. He has his own fan base. I mean, he's well known in the industry, and considering the fact that he's been in the industry for over a decade and he's still active in the comedic scene, it says a lot. He's established. I don't know. I mean, you're not being honest, dude. You on this part, I understand you're mad, but you're just not being honest.
It's still upcoming, like they're just trying to, create employment for the man. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Who is this?
Tabiso.
Tabiso.
Tabiso is like, guys, before we go any further, do you think he did it?
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Without evidence, without anything, without even affiliation, Do you think he did it?
I think anyone is capable of doing something.
No. That's not good political. Looking
No,
at him, looking at that girl, saying this. Do you think? Let's start with Popps. Do you think he did it?
The female in the room, the only female in the room goes, Ferof. He did it. I think he did it based on his character. Based on his character. I think something short-tempered. Yeah, he did it.
You think he did it?
Yeah, I think she was wrong for that, because at the end of the day, just because someone is short-tempered, I mean, sorry guys, it doesn't mean they go around fighting with people or just beating up people. I mean, I get short-tempered sometimes, but you'll never see me fighting anyone physically. You'll never. I get short-tempered. So many people get short-tempered at times, but it doesn't mean they just go around beating people. Probably you don't like the guy and all of that, you don't like his character, but it doesn't mean just because you perceive him a certain way, it means they've done it. I mean, there's no evidence as yet, so we can't just be jumping into conclusion and be like, yeah, he did it. I think she was wrong for that.
Yes.
It looks like it, or you just...
Thakgi's temper is very, very small. I do believe that he's capable, because sometimes we're not always going to show our true selves at every point in life, at every day in the day. There are things that'll tick you off where even you're like, why is this making me so angry? I don't understand why I'm so upset. There are certain situations where in a past altercation you would have probably walked away.
Yeah.
But there's something that has developed over time that you're now just like, no nonsense about.
And she goes on to say, she based the statement on the fact that another person in the comments said he did the same thing and he blamed it on alcohol.
And also, I read the comments on that video. Someone was like, he's done this to me as well. And he blamed it on alcohol.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
There was a top comment in there.
Yes.
You know why I thought he
There's a
wouldn't
track
do it?
record.
You know why I thought he
Yes.
wouldn't do it? Because I thought he's calculated. But you know, there's other
elements involved.
other elements
And people your behavioral changes depend on what mood you're in when you're drinking. What happened before you started drinking? What's happening while you're
I've
drinking?
never drank with him.
Not knowing there was an email that was sent to me to rectify that. Not knowing that the comment was later deleted and rectified. She based the whole statement on that. You're on a platform like that. You're gonna say such without evidence, no proof, no investigation. Off of the things you see on the internet, you just come there and say this. So whenever someone is accused of something they didn't even do, you just get on and say, he's guilty. Pabi Cooper. Pabi Cooper Mfitoto. Apparently there's some bookings that she takes cash. Because allegedly, she owes SARS. Allegedly. Listen,
Where's my camera?
It's this one.
You see now, it makes it hard to even come to your defense when people talk about you, dude. Because look now, you're getting exposed for your hypocrisy. Now that you're getting the heat, you're the one accused of something and there's no proof, there's no evidence. I understand you hurt and everything, but not long ago, this is how you spoke about Pabi Cooper, not knowing for sure if that's what Pabi Cooper does. It was just rumor. You were not sure about that, and you were making fun of the situation, and you expect people to treat your situation any different, any better. You want people to feel sorry for you, to be more sensitive to your story because you're the one experiencing it. But when you talk about other people, you talk reckless. Now, in the real world, it doesn't work like that, bruh. The energy that you give out, you mostly likely you're gonna receive. You wanna receive, because you can't be talking reckless about other people and then when it comes to you, they need to be respectful. They need to be more sensitive. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that.
It's all alleged. There's some information I found in the streets, man, and there's obviously evidence to sort of prove it.
Listen to that. It's an information you found on the streets. It's an information that you found on the street, but you were so excited to talk about the situation and even laughing about the situation. But when it comes to you, you want people to be more sensitive to your situation. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why there's a quote that says, the hate that you give, little infants inherit. And it goes similar to this situation, because you've been reckless on how you talk about other people, and now they're doing the same thing to you.
Find that out. If it is false, I will come back and I will rectify as I should. You can't do that. You have a responsibility here. You're a public figure. Good. I presented an award with her at the
You didn't feel the same way when other people... You didn't feel the same way when you spoke about other people. You didn't feel the same way. Like, dude.
Asmus. We don't have a full-on relationship, but we sort of do. What's happening? Thakgi, did you do it? No, I didn't do it. Thakgi, did you do it? Do you understand? Easy. For them to just go on there and open their mouths like that was irresponsible and really damaging.
Let's see how this plays out. Ne?
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out. Like we said, we are only discussing this now because the news just recently broke. By the time we air, we don't know what developments would have come out, and we'll see how far this thing goes. But right now, everything we're hearing is basically
Speculation.
What the internet has allowed us to speculate.
Yeah.
We'll see how this thing develops.
I can go on about every single one of them, including Popps, because he's the most perfect guy on social media. He's the family guy, the married guy. He married publicly. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I can go there. Apparently, they have a license to just joke about things.
But that's no joke.
It's fine. They have a license to joke about things. Né? You have access to me. You're just going to go there and laugh at the matter.
Yeah, guys, yeah, that's just about it. But for me, I feel like he addressed the remarks that were made about him on PNC podcast rather than addressing the allegations. He seemed to be more emotional, the fact that they made fun of him, they joked about the fact that he can pull someone like that, rather than talking about the real issue. So, man, yeah, man, that's just about it, man. At the end of the day, guys, the internet doesn't decide the truth. Time, fact, and accountability do. Right now, there's no proof. Only allegations and responses, and that matters. Allegations are serious, denials are serious, and the real damage happens when we turn unresolved pain into entertainment. Until the full truth is clear, let's choose responsibility over rage, empathy over noise, and humanity over clicks. That's it from me, guys. If you liked the video and you would like to see more of this, please press like and subscribe. Cheers.